Karin out in Langhorne, new customer. Scope of work's going to be mulch install, a small bed cutout, hauling away wood chips, topsoil seeding, an option of a shrub tear out or a pruning with a possible stump grinding, and then in the backyard cutting down tall grasses and then splitting them. So for the backyard, I'm not going to go back there because the gate is locked. I walked through her house, but it's very simple. There's 3 tall grasses in the backyard right off of the pool, can't miss them. Only work we're doing in the backyard is cut the tall grasses down, haul them away obviously, but then the other thing she wants done is, she said they're getting too big and they're like encroaching toward the pool. So what we'll do is take a straight edge shovel and kind of like split them, like not split them, but just like dig out the front half of the tall grasses that's closer to the pool of each of the 3 grasses, if that makes sense. Any questions, give me a call. But pretty straightforward. And then moving to the front here, so one note too, we're not going to spray anything. She's against spray, cancer survivor, doesn't want any Roundup or any type of herbicide spray, so we won't spray anything. You can put a preen down, but try to really bust the weeds out the best you can in the mulch beds. So starting up here, blow out the beds, kind of clean them up. Other note, it is Old Lincoln Highway, so it is a main road. You could probably get away with just parking on the shoulder though. If you don't want to pull into the driveway, it's fine. But anyway, bust these beds out, clean up the weeds, blow out the leaves and debris. Just be mindful, there are some plants in here. Just be cautious of them. But all this like clovery weed, we want to bust out the best we can. Fresh mulch in here. These stones she wants to keep, so you probably can just throw the mulch around them. If you feel it's easier to pick them up and throw the mulch down and put them down, that's cool. But if you want to just leave them, that's fine. But they do want to stay, and don't cover them with mulch is my point. No pruning of any of the shrubs really. She's got that under control. So needs an edge cut out here. This one really looks like it's been a while. Mulch all here. Right here by the bird feeder, you don't need to put any mulch here, but I would cut the mulch bed like somewhat like that. She said that just constantly drops seeds, so you don't need to put mulch there, but everywhere else you can put mulch. This is a weed, yank it out, the box would leave alone. All these tall grasses, rip this weed out, rake out under there the best you can of leaves and debris. So this plant here, she likes it, but she said she really likes it, but it's getting just so massively big. So I'm going to give her 3 different options. So see the notes for what she accepts. The first option will be dramatically cutting it back so much, and I told her it'll look terrible when we first do it. But we're going to cut it all the way back to where it's bare and shrink it all down. So the whole thing will just be completely bare, and then the hopes is that we're taking a gamble that it'll potentially come back and grow. That's option number 1. Option number 2 is we'll cut the whole thing down to a stump, get it as low to the ground as possible, but then leave the stumps in the ground and the roots. And then option 3 is we'll cut the whole thing down and then have probably PG, because I don't think we can handle it because they're pretty big, unless I'm wrong, but cut it all the way down and have PG come out and grind the stump. So that'll be the 3 options. Really option 3 is 2 and 3 together. But over here, typical wood chip all the way. It was a while ago, so like you'll actually have to dig out some of this dirt. This one definitely have to dig down a bit because it's already kind of humpy and lumpy. She hasn't had any success growing any grass here, so we want to get all this junk out, dig it down an inch or 2, and then bring in some fresh topsoil, maybe some mushroom mix, seed starter fruit hay. This area is a little more compressed and shrunken, so you can definitely dig out stuff because there's a lot of wood chips in here, and even all in here. I wouldn't even mess with this because it's just weeds, but I would take it to like here, dig it out, and then bring the topsoil. But you can bring it a little bit more here. And then the only other thing would be down here, this tree. We're gonna I'll put it as bed cut out, but basically just cutting a ring around this tree, and then fresh mulch is in there. That's it.